All right, hello, good evening, travelers and adventurers, and welcome to tonight's episode of Roll for Your Lives.
Hope for
Hello.
your lives.
First of all, thank you, Ash, for the 500 bits. Oh my goodness.
We haven't even started yet.
Sound check good.
Sound good?
Yeah, we sound like we're there. We're here.
I thought you were gonna say we sound like people, and I was gonna say, yeah, I hope so.
I hope not. For I do not exist. So that would be kind of concerning.
Posture check.
everyone.
Dude, I'm glad you did that posture check because I was leaned over.
Yeah,
You
I'm
guys
already
think
shrimping.
therefore he
Damn it,
isn't.
Derek!
I'm already hunched
Yeah,
over.
nice.
God,
That's for the
Derek.
DM.
Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna chug what I have here. But before
What's
I
this?
do, hello Gruta,
Fucking
hello Ash, hello Paper,
payback.
hello Afton, hello everybody.
All our friends.
All friends.
It's so good to see everyone.
Hey, let me chug this. I started choking on it immediately.
Mm.
Oh, hold up.
Derek, this is all your fault.
What is that? Yeah.
Oh my God, it's Yukon.
Okay, I did it right this time.
That was his
Alana
name,
with him?
Yukon Cornelius. I forgot his name. I called
His
him the
name's
bald
not
head
Yukon.
It's Justin or something.
It's Justin Rowley.
Yeah, but,
Oh,
is,
that's right.
but this
Cornelius.
is this Justin Rally and is Valana with him? Because I will roleplay Valana and talk about how
they're
great their
both
life has
dead.
been. What?
No,
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm
You guys
just
don't know.
kidding.
They could be. They could
silly.
be. You got us.
You gotta warn a sister.
I'm just, your character's not dead. Your character's fine.
Nice.
Unless.
Hi, Lobert's here.
You know what
It's
is
Lobrin.
dead? Yukon's love for his wife. Once I stepped in the picture.
Hey, yo, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Hey, yo,
Lobrin
what
is
up?
here.
Lobrin, you're not supposed to be here.
Lobrin, you're too low level. Go away.
You are not a level 7
Bring
warlock.
us Alvara. Bring us the angry fae creature.
The significantly
Well,
less
I do have a
charming but
question.
higher level.
What's up?
fake creature.
Now, as a changeling, basically I have to have like a rough idea what I'm working with. Could I change into like, I don't know, a jank version of a Strahd character?
Now here's the thing, is I actually did a little changeling research myself, because I wanted to, make sure I'm up to date with everyone's nonsense. Changelings can only transform into people they have seen. They cannot make someone up.
Oh, so it's like druids with wild shape.
What about a photograph or a thought?
A photograph could work. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub!
What if I'm thinking of a face in my
I do what I can. I don't have a lot of money, so I do what I can.
What if
kinda
you
like-
had?
Well,
What
like,
if
you
you
know
had a
how in
horrifying-
dreams you have to have, like, apparently, like, supposedly, like, when dreams, like, all the random people you see are people that you've seen at some point before? Like, you can't just make a
Yeah.
person up?
Yeah.
I imagine it's kind of like that.
Okay.
What if you have a
So-
horrifyingly realistic statue of the person?
Like a wax
You can
sculpture?
only make the one thing.
No, like a 20-foot tall stone statue, including every single pore, like down to the finest detail.
Whoa.
I really don't like that.
What if like you know what I would love? You know what I would love more than anything in the world?
What's that?
What?
For Humi and Faerun to meet and interact.
It
So I
would
don't
be
know,
fun.
I don't know,
That'd be
Gonzo, if
great.
you've been watching any of Curse of Strahd, but Humi and
I've been
Faerun
watching a little bit.
would be the best of friends.
Oh, okay.
I really feel like they'd get along very well.
Alternate universe where just, like, the Strahd group
Alright.
pops in.
I'm back. I'm here.
Hello,
Okay.
whoa,
It's
Hara.
about damn
Yes,
time.
Petition to
Oh,
add Lucia Prayer on Twitch. If I had more emote slots, I would, but they're all filled. But you know what? I think we
Oh.
have animated ones open. I could look into that.
Can we unlock more? Are we close to
We
unlocking?
can, but no, I think our next... I can pull it up really quick. I don't think we're close to the next set of, like, unlock slots. Unfortunately, let me just take a little look.
Well, that's some
What if I
bullshit,
bite
isn't
the
it?
internet? Does that change anything?
If
If
you
we
want
have
to, your
animated
internet?
slots,
Andy, what did you say?
What if I bite the internet?
Yeah, that's what I thought he said.
Yeah,
But-
that was.
So we need 80 subscriber points to unlock another one.
What the fuck is a subscriber point?
It's like it's like a sub.
Okay.
So like the length of time they're sub for, and like
Well,
the
no,
tier
just like
of
the
sub.
number of subs your channel has, like at a time.
We need bouncy Faye. We need bouncy Fayrin. She is so happy and
Talk about
excited.
She's quite bouncy.
We have talked about it.
She do be bouncing too.
I think Paper's working on that.
Jeff Paper is working.
Periwinkle approved.
I did. I said they asked for my permission, and I said, "Yeah, of course. I will never say no to that."
But a little bit of small talk before we begin. I just want to remind everyone that Wednesday this week is community night.
What was selected?
I believe, and I'll make an announcement for this tomorrow. Hey there, Aztec. I believe the
Hi,
selection
Aztec.
that was chosen, and I will announce tomorrow officially, but I believe it's golf with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Can we
I
go
do.
for
I
enemies too?
actually really enjoy that
Yes.
game. Like
It is
I think
fun.
I'd
It
be-
is a lot of fun.
It's a really fun game.
I know Derek gets angry because he swears he always loses, but I really feel like Derek always wins.
I don't care if I win or lose. That game just hates me, and I hate it. It's mutual.
Depends on if we have collision on or not.
It'll be fun when we are taking potions and streaming it for all of our friends. It'll be fun then.
Oh, they're gonna be joining us.
Oh, that's true. That's true. They get to play with us.
Derek
That's
is
gonna be
playing
even-
golf with your enemies.
It's
Golf with
true.
your enemies.
Golf with former friends, and then the moment Andrew hits my ball with his ball intentionally,
All
then it's
Andrew
golf with enemies.
does. Like
Listen.
Andy will take it seriously at first, but then he's like, I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna fuck with people's balls. Oh, that
Listen,
sounded
it,
so
it
terrible.
makes it more interesting.
fucking with my
I
ball.
become one of the course obstacles, but I don't have a predetermined pattern.
Jesus Christ, Andrew. Y'all are gonna see on Wednesday what fucking happens when we play this game all together. Y'all in chat,
Oh,
you're gonna get in the
God.
game and realize this guy's a fucking menace.
You're gonna get Andrewed.
Gonna get fucking Andrew.
Andy, it's all Derek wages war on all of the parties.
That's accurate.
Well, it is accurate because the day after that is the Curse of Strahd campaign.
So you fucking tread lightly, motherfucker.
Absolutely not. I will make
Oh,
you regret.
Oh god.
I like how you just said, I will make you regret. That's it. That's
That's it.
that's so
Regret what?
ominous.
Who knows?
Oh goodness. But we have gathered here tonight to play Dungeons and Dragons. The new
Oh, yeah.
city, new time, everyone. Are
Should
y'all
we
ready
do
to
inspo
begin?
and a recap?
Yeah, or inspo.
Yeah, I'll go over inspo real quick. So, last week, the players, you guys voted on who you think should get a point of player inspiration, and that was given to Audrin McHale.
He rode an ice worm.
Congrats, Audrin. And then the community over in the Discord server voted for who they thought should get an additional point of inspiration for the week, and honestly, far and away, the community inspiration went to the horses.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah, me and the horses.
Amazing.
But in all seriousness, the one that came runner-up to the horses, who will be getting it, is Aurora.
Hell yeah.
Me?
Those
Thank you so
horses,
much.
They literally carried our ass.
So
Those
congratulations.
horses deserve it, but you
The
know,
horses
can the
keep it,
horses
actually?
also get a point of
Yeah,
inspiration?
you know, I'm
just
gonna
in
give
case?
the I'll give the horses a point.
Just in
They'll
case
share
they
it. It'll
need
be
it.
like a little pot that they can share. But they can keep it. But Aurora,
they
you'll
keep
get the runner-up point.
all right, fair enough.
Get the second place point to the horses
We're just
horses
gonna have a little
deserve it, dude.
inspiration as a treat.
as a treat. Anyway, enough dilly-dally. Shall we get into the recap?
Oh,
Zechariah?
Just finishing a Dorito.
Unacceptable.
I
Finish
get
it
it.
faster!
Doritos are more important than.
I'll get the ambiance set up while he
That's
finishes
in
a Dorito.
38.
Derek, get a beat drop going.
No.
Okay.
No beat.
Bum, 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 bum.
What is that?
What the?
Fuck are we doing here?
Who knows?
You
This
tell
is
us.
one of the most chaotic starts
Recap,
we've
you-
had in
Gotta
a
give him
while.
something to work with at
We say that.
least.
We say that every week.
Party
What's
ready
it's getting worse?
themselves for combat as the frost salamander rolled over the trees. Upon arriving, it attacked Aurora, doing a fair bit of damage before
Say it with your chest. I can't hear you.
Enunciate.
As it attempted to march forward, Numbers landed a devastating bolt of lightning on the salamander as Audryn rushed forth and managed to lasso it. Finding her momentum, Aurora then jumped upwards, landing a downward. See how I did that, like upward, downward? Blow on the
This is
creature
better. This is good.
as the creature got desperate, rampaging and attacking various members of the party. After dispelling more icy breath, Numbers fell to the ground, frigid and severely injured. After more fighting, the salamander attempted to flee as Mina healed Numbers, who then fired another bolt of lightning towards the creature. Meanwhile, Audryn had now mounted the creature with his lasso and was riding on its back as it ripped toward the woods. Audryn then lifted his sword, stabbing it downward into the creature's spine while still mounted as the creature collapsed, dead. The party spent time looting the creature's corpse. How many fucking times do I say creature in this recap? Jesus.
Just a creature.
That's what
Before...
it is. It was a fucking big.
No, we can mix it up a little. I'm gonna say the
The
salamander.
beastie.
I can do a little better than creature. The salamander's corpse before returning to the road and arriving at Pasrial. Outside the gates, they learned a bit more about Audryn's past, with Humi asking where he was from. As he replied, he spent most of his life around Port Ballister. Alvara then enticed Adeline to speak more about Audryn, and she mentioned his past as a pickpocket and a pirate. Arr.
Whoa.
Near the hooks, I'll never go.
And that was where we left off.
Oh shit, I just threw a horse. Hold on.
You what?
That
Hold
was
on.
their inspiration.
That was the inspiration. They just went ahead.
The
They
horse,
tried
No.
flying and they succeeded.
I don't want
the
to.
horse has
What
been
happened?
elected Lord of Pasrial.
Bow to your new lord.
You guys just
like
look
that
behind
one-
you, and one of the horses has a top hat on.
It's like you guys know that one town, I forget the name of it, where they re-elected like multiple times this
Whoa.
one golden retriever as their as the mayor of the town.
Oh shit! Fucking
Hold on
Gruda,
real
thank
quick,
you
we
so
gotta
much for the
take-
6 community subs.
Oh, holy shit!
Gruda.
I didn't
Nice.
see
Gruda,
that.
did you do
Thank
that
you.
for the golden box? Did you do that to have one up for Ash? The gold is mine.
Wait a
Is-
minute. Who
is this
took
what we're
Bits
fighting over?
leader from me?
Ash did.
Are you fucking
Thank you,
kidding?
Guta.
Oh,
You're gonna have to.
Mariah potion.
That is revenge on Audryn for what he did to you.
Thank you.
You're
Audryn?
welcome.
What
Sip
did
up.
he do?
He made me
All
choke
right.
on my beverage.
I already poured the last of my Irish whiskey.
Dude, for some reason I hovered over. Okay, no, it went away. I was like hovering over buttons and it kept like highlighting the unfollow button, and I was like, no, make it go away, no. And it fixed itself.
This fucking track got way too epic. Hold on, I gotta change the music.
Oh no, this is a very epic city entrance. It's like
I was
we
looking
saved
for
the
like
whole
just like
fucking-
a chill like entering the city song, and it started with the fucking heavy metal drums and the guitar. I was like, no.
We came back after defeating their greatest enemy, and they're just like, oh, our heroes.
Hey, thank you so much for the
Oh,
500
wow.
bits, Zach. Are y'all just really competing
God,
for the
I'm still
fucking like
behind.
icons?
I'm still behind.
That's what it.
Bits.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah, you're still second place, man.
Who's beating me on Bits? Here.
This one is weird. Oh, god damn it. Can I find a normal fucking track that I haven't used a million times?
I really love
Nope.
that he got his golden box.
Hey, Paper, thank you so much for the community sub. We got a hype train going.
Hype train
we're trying to-
incoming.
That's
Ruda, I
awesome.
need to make you an
Um,
emote of just like the dragon holding the box. I need to give you an emote with the gold box.
I tried. We tried getting like a leaderboard down in the channel, but we kind of goofed it. So we're gonna have to figure that out.
Oh, actually, I can see it right here.
Oh, you can.
All time top cheers. All you gotta do is click on the leaderboard.
Oh no, I meant like in the below.
Oh yeah, that one just won't load for some reason. I
What
don't
does
know why.
300 bits give us?
Zach, you and Ash
Oh.
are tied, but they still have the first place.
I know.
Gonna have to give one more bit.
Thank you so much for the 300 bits, Moaya.
What does that give us? What does that mean?
You're
Uh,
at. You're at.
You're just
fourth
giving the
place.
channel more money.
That's what I thought. Yeah, no, I don't want to be in first place. I don't have enough money for that. I'm so poor, but I want to try and help where I can.
There you go.
Oh, thank you for 100 more bits. What is happening?
I want
Thank
the-
you.
back.
You'll
What
get
is-
more money for a Winnie plush? Oh, that would actually be so cute.
That would be
That
adorable.
would be really nice.
I could try to sew one. I gotta get to Joanne Fabrics before they close all over the
Oh
place.
my
Did you
God.
see
I'm
someone
really
went
sad.
bankrupt
My
today?
Meemaw is the
I'm
master of
so
sewing.
sad about
She'll
that.
do it.
That's really heartbreaking.
I'm pretty upset about that, just because y'all know how much I fucking love fabric. And that was the
do
only
And,
place
like,
nearby that has
love
fabric.
And they were also one of the craft stores that were like not as shitty as some other ones.
Yeah, true.
Did you just
Unfortunately,
name
a lot
drop
of
a
them.
local craft store?
It's true. Shop
Punch.
local, folks.
Shop local.
Supports your local businesses.
Shop local, indeed.
But thank you for the hydrate sippy. Much needed as always. You know what? Before we enter Pasrial, we're gonna make this session a good time. We're gonna make it a really good time.
Don't do
It's
it.
always a good time, though.
Don't do it.
I just did it.
Oh my god.
Hurt potions.
Alright.
I'll drink my hot chalky.
That works.
Alright, I brought a little glass.
What you sipping tonight, Steve? Oh, buddy, old pal.
I leave this bottle on my desk for D&D. It's apple pie liqueur.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's
Mm.
Nice.
Pretty good
I'm
start.
still downing my first shot. I'm kind of taking it by sips.
Specific.
But
You
once
don't
I
have to
finish
take
that-
these two back to back. You don't gotta be like
Yes,
fucked
you
up
do.
for
Yes,
this.
I do. Yes,
You're gonna have
I
your wits
do.
about you?
Aldrin's a
I know,
pirate.
this-
He
When
doesn't
do I
make-
ever?
This is a big area for your character.
I have like
You're
my
right.
notes right here that you're in an active competition with Humi right now. So are you sure about that?
Look, man, me being sober or drunk is not going to change what the dice do.
You're rolling the
Well,
dice
I mean-
drunk, damn it.
So, as you all prepare your potions, I will give the introduction to the city of Pasrial. As you all approach the gates of Pasrial, you are greeted by the sight of sturdy stone walls rising from the rocky shoreline, their surfaces etched with frost and weathered by the relentless winds that sweep in from the sea. Guard towers are sparsely placed along the perimeter, manned by few weary figures adorned in steel and furs. From a distance, a lone lighthouse is placed at the edge of the rugged coastline, though no light is shining through the cold fog on this night. As you venture forward inside, you find yourself on weathered cobbled streets, flanked by buildings of rugged construction. Buildings of worn stone and timber are huddled close together, their roofs pitched steeply to shed the weight of the snow that has begun to collect. Smoke rises from chimneys, adding a comforting warmth to the chill air as you pass. And as you gaze further down, towards the shoreline, you can see the sprawling docks, with ships of all sizes jostling for space. Few of the fishing vessels seem to be unloading small bits of spoils, while the rest remain still and empty. Seagulls are wheeling overhead, their cries mingling with the shouts of sailors and the creaking of ropes and rigging. Hey, Vox.
Ew.
So tell me,
Vox.
how do you proceed?
We just go.
Indeed.
We're walking in. Well, I guess Audrin is familiar with this place, right?
He's not been here before, but he's familiar with it in like
The culture.
in theory. Like he's heard a lot about it. He knows
Oh,
information
okay.
about it. Yeah.
So I guess we all just kind of gotta figure out where we going.
Are we in Emerus? Like, is Pasrial Emerus?
No, you guys are just on the coastline of Decria.
Okay.
We haven't gone very far.
Dak.
Also,
I get-
in the Decay Within the Ice Discord like section, in the maps section, I put a couple like biome pictures so you can get like a sense of your environment.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's in the
So
maps
it's pretty.
section.
Let's go.
Ah.
Okay.
It's like
So,
the rocky shores.
Yeah. Cold
Nice.
northern rocky shores.
New England style. Let's get some clam chowder while we're here.
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
Yeah,
The
I'm
first
down.
thing Kimmy's gonna do is find a tavern.
Yeah. So is there like a guard at the front gate? that
Yeah,
we
there's
can.
two. One of which asked Aurora what they meant by a chain restaurant.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll walk up to him and ask, say there, where's the nearest inn?
He'll just kind of look at your party and kind of take a little mental tally of the number of you all, and also taking note of your 4 horses and your cart. And he'll just kind of nod and go, well, if you're looking for space that might be able to harbor all of you, your best bet would be closer down to the docks. There's one tavern that's quite large called the Salted Marrow you might have luck with. And I believe they have a stable.
Perfect.
Which way to the Salted Marrow?
He's gonna point. He'll point to the more like.
Let me just point over there for you.
He'll point to the more southern direction of the city, kind of down towards the docks. Shit!
What time of day is it?
I'm sorry.
Port.
He points to the port direction.
Yeah, port or starport?
Shut up!
All right.
Aurora's also gonna walk up to this guard, I guess. Well, maybe not that close. She doesn't want to be all up in his personal space. And she's gonna say, "He's not even facing her."
Oh my god! There you go.
That's what she says. You're not even facing.
Look at me.
Not
Why
even
don't you
facing
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
I was like, oh, Jesus!
I'm trying to think what it would be called. Let's see. I guess what would it be called? Like if you're like looking for a shop with potential like enchanted, like weapons or armory, like aside from just a local blacksmith. Like what would that be, and would this city have it? I should probably ask you before I
mean, you could just say exactly that to him if you want.
I do say
any
that.
shops that might have anything like enchanted or any like oddities or rares.
Yeah.
Why don't you look at me when we make one?
Well,
Card
now,
number 322.
now that you're facing me, we can have a proper conversation.
Oh,
Anyway.
my goodness, I didn't realize there was someone behind me. Oh, great heavens.
Oh, great heavens.
So he tells you, he goes, well, there's a number of shops. There is a local weaponsmith, if that's something that you're interested in. There are some merchants that come and go, though, given the, well, state of travel, there haven't been as many arriving, though you might be able to find some merchants that have found their way just kind of stuck here for the time being. You might have some luck with them.
I understand. And where would be the closest blacksmith shop?
That's gonna be more towards the docks, though still keeping within, like, the central district of the city. It is called, Water's Edge.
Interesting. And is it on the way to the docks, or would I have to veer off a little bit to travel there?
You'd need to veer off a little bit, but if it's the direction of the docks you're going to, it won't be hard to miss.
Thank you kindly.
I have to say, that's about the cleverest name I've ever heard for a blacksmith weapon maker shop. Whoever came up with that is a real brilliant sort.
Shut your fucking mouth, there.
Amazing.
The water is edging.
The water's goon.
Let's go! I want to get in this city! Fuck these guards! What up,
Oi, hold on now.
what up,
I have
Yukon?
one more question.
And what's
Is
that?
there any libraries?
Libraries. There are some bookshops and keepers, so there's no proper library, if that's what you're looking for.
So there's no good repository for information, just the odd shop then?
Just the odd shop. You'd be best bet if you're looking for deeper information, you'd be best bet to look through Balverden.
Looking
Well,
for
thank
a
you
public
kindly, my lad.
library in a port town? These people can't read.
Oh, hey, oh.
Hey, oh, whoa!
This guard
You say that in
literally
front of him?
Your best bet is to go to Barden. We were literally like, okay, guys, pack it up. We're going back.
We're going back.
Turn the card around.
That's a sign. That's a sign. DM's trying to tell us something.
I was also looking for perhaps something, if you might know where I can find it. I was hoping to find a star chart of some kind.
Interesting. Well, those aren't necessarily too hard to come by, especially in a city full of sailors and fishermen. It's quite
Well-
often to travel by the stars. You could ask around towards the docks and the ports.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
He gives you a gentle nod, kind of in awe that he's speaking to a sprightly little fairy at the moment, though he doesn't make mention of such.
Is this
Yeah.
just an NPC or is this the woman that we knew?
Who are you looking at?
This
That's just
Her.
an NPC.
All right, because it's the same one as I was like, whoa, wait a minute, how does this bitch gets around? She gets around
No,
town.
Celia's model was different.
I
Oh,
would be,
was?
dude. If she was
I-
here as well, I would be so suspicious.
I would be like, how the
Really
hell?
got here before us?
I mean, we did have to fight.
Can't
I
be
look pretty
silly, can't
sick
go. Don't
next to
believe it.
Yukon right
Yeah,
now.
funny thing about that, huh? Anyway, where do you guys go?
So, as
Let's
we're
make our way
walking,
to the harbor.
Audrey's gonna kind of elbow Humi a little bit, and he's gonna lean. And he's gonna say, "All right, there, friendo. I don't mean to be a killjoy, but around these parts, people might recognize my face, and that's not gonna be a boon for us all the time. You might want to don a friendlier sort, or at least someone that looks a little bit less like me. I think one is dangerous enough."
But we
Kind
could
of
throw
the
people
last
off.
person
It could be a lot of fun.
on the
No,
map.
I'm afraid I insist. If I mean to be laying pretty low, and two of us means double the risk for me. You understand?
Hmm.
Children seeing this encounter and say, "Do you maybe have like a disguise you can wear and let him take on your face?" And he's just gonna point to her own face.
I don't have any disguises on me, no. But I mean to be getting a cloak with a hood or some such thing.
Oh, so Humi's going to grab Audrey's hand. Come with me. I have an idea.
Yeah.
And I'm going to beeline to that tavern.
That's a really far wet walk.
That's pretty far.
All right, Aurora's gonna pipe up and say, "Humi, that's a bit of a far travel. And Aldrin here seems just a little bit nervous about having two of them. I think for the safety of him, maybe it is better that you go as someone else. You could do me even. I don't care."
Aw. But I never get a chance to use my disguise kit.
Never. You're always disguised. Is what? What you mean, girl?
I mean, yes, I can always change into people, but I have a disguise kit and I never get to use it.
I'm not interested in being disguised, but I appreciate your candor here. Well, I'm just gonna don a hood and maybe try to be a little bit more subtle.
All
I
right,
think I
all
have an
right.
extra in my. Well, I have a jacket and I have a cloak. So Aurora's gonna hand Audrin. She's gonna take off the cloak that she was wearing and hand it to him, and she'll just instead slip on the jacket that she had from like her traveler's pack.
He'll don it and give her a thankful nod.
Just that way, so he doesn't have to spend money on one.
Alright.
Can Humi morph into or can Humi go into a dark alley and then morph into Granny Apples?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I love
Just
how
roll a
that's
sleight of
your
hand check, or no, roll a stealth check to see how discreet you do this. Also, hello, Quinton.
Hello.
Heyo.
And
Which
yes,
direction
the
are we going in?
horses did win inspiration.
Yeah.
All right, just give me 1 second.
While this whole exchange is happening, I'm just gonna be walking through the town. I want to
Yeah,
look for
where
a
the
bookstore.
fuck did you go?
Alvaro
I
left y'all.
started walking with the tabs.
Yeah, she can handle herself.
I'm not sticking around for this convo. It's got nothing to do with Alvara.
I found a lizard on the map.
Shenanigans.
You found a lizard?
On the map.
She-
I don't remember where.
Oh.
Oh,
I was just like strolling around the city and I found a lizard.
so you said
It's in the
sleight of
media.
hand or stealth?
Stealth.
Cabin Discord.
Stealth? Okay. Yeah, so that is a solid 5.
Damn. Okay, so you slip off into a nearby little shaded corner, one where you think that you don't really catch the eyes of any wandering folk. Though right as you take your form and change from tall, slender Audrin into gentle little granny apples. A couple happens to walk by, and they do indeed see this happen. And as they look to you, in a little bit of, with intrigue and also a little bit of terror, you see them rush off.
Uh-oh.
Humi's going to look down. A little sad, but they're going to.
Just kind of looks down at their feet and walks off.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Can you morph my mini? Because I do not know how to do it.
Yes.
Interface.
Pretty apples.
I am currently on the road again.
There you go. This Gruda's right. The superior return of Granny Apples.
On the road again.
So,
Are these? Go ahead.
where do you guys go? What's the plan here? Alvara's already wandered off. Alvara, where are you heading?
Over here, I'm looking for a bookstore, but
I have no idea where the fuck you are.
I'm using an orb right now. Centered on my location.
I figure we should go to the Salted Marrow and drop our cart.
Yeah, I think that's a good bet.
I will also agree with that.
Alvara, if you're
I-
trying to
I'll-
look for a bookstore,
Yeah.
I will say you can roll an investigation check. Otherwise, everyone else, you can make your way to the Salted Marrow.
Let's make our way. Where is it?
There's actually a separate map for it.
There is.
Ooh.
Yes, but I will just get through this little side note first.
Six.
Alright, so you begin wandering through the streets of Pasrial, and even as you dart through these various different homes and shops that have their own chimneys and warmth coming from them, there's still a cold chill flowing through the city as it blows in from the ocean. And you're looking around, it's an unfamiliar place, it's hard to really tell where the shops and the homes differentiate. It's hard, there's not really much market stalls, you're not really finding anything that's suiting your interests at the current moment. And it's starting to get pretty dark as well.
Yeah, I'll just join the group at the inn.
I fucking found Alvara. Jesus Christ. Get back over here.
On our way to the place, we're passing through the town. Do we see anything? Any kind of? You said no stands, no like market stands or anything.
There's some, but they're most of what you see are like fishing stalls. There's some like food stands and marts. You don't really see just like the odds and ends really that you might
Yeah.
see in like a larger marketplace.
I'm
Hey,
looking
some
for
bitsy
like furs or like some like coats.
There are
Food.
furs. You can indeed find a stall with furs easily enough, especially in a town like this.
Do they come in like coat shaped?
Yeah, you can get them as a coat. You can get them just as regular pelts.
He's gonna get a parka.
That armor doesn't keep you warm, Numbers?
Well, we're going into like more frigid climates after this, and we just came from one and pretty chilly, and I think we should be prepared.
Oh,
Aurora
Gruda's
is
right there.
considering-
You don't see the copper dragon.
Well, that just means we have to look a little closer because he's around.
Uh-oh.
Because the coat that I have on is not like a nice, super warm coat. May I also inquire about purchasing a
we need
warmer
winter
one?
gear.
A matter of fact, we probably all should.
Especially since we're going to be, it sounds like at sea, and stuff's usually a bit colder
Mm-hmm.
and more weathery.
Sea breeze, baby. That ain't no.
What about
fun.
like a nice coat and a scraff?
I will say it's easy enough to find. You can find an assortment of furred and leathered coats. You can find gloves, scarves. You could find
I
a
want-
cloak, hats,
Ooh.
stockings, any kind of
I
like
want a-
warm weather cloth things. You can indeed purchase these.
How much is a fur coat and a pair of gloves and a scarf?
Each piece, so that would be 3 pieces. Each piece costs 10 gold pieces, so in total 30 gold pieces.
God damn!
What a rip.
I will take
God
a
damn.
fur. I don't really want the gloves because of my. I'll take a fur coat and I'll take a scarf.
Will you take the
Why
boots with
don't
the
we-
fur?
What the fuck?
I already got a nice boot.
Now, we could trade the Frost Salamander. We have 2 yards of its hide. We could trade that, too.
We gotta find someone who would buy that.
Wait, are you saying 30 gold per piece, like each of
No,
us?
like 30. It's for
For
each
an outfit.
piece of clothing you want. It's 10 gold pieces.
How? I mean, are there numbers to this, like in terms of like greater benefit to, like a greater
I'm assuming
the
that'll be
cold
like
resistance?
once we get to freezing areas, we won't have to roll like exhaustion. You know.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
You'll
Yeah,
avoid
but-
having to roll for the exhaustion of cold weather, and you'll have advantage to saving throws to resist the effects of cold weather.
Yeah, but so what I'm asking is, what's the difference between one article of warm clothing and like many, or is there one?
There is not
Could
one.
you?
Oh,
Do
Do
then
we
I'm
need
just
like
buying
a
a coat.
minimum? Do we need just a coat, or do we need like a coat and a hat? Like, is
Well, I
it,
will say,
I'm gonna-
depending on what you buy, it does change certain things. Like, you can't just buy a pair of wool socks and say, "Okay, I'm good."
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you buy
Is
a
there
coat,
like a
that
fur
would
lined
suffice.
helmet somewhere?
Yeah, you can get like a leather fur-lined helmet,
Or a fur
Or-
coat with a hood.
like a kind of like cloak style. Yeah, you can get one of those.
Yeah, I
And
think
it's
I'll get a
fur?
cloak.
It's fur.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna do one of those.
I'm gonna get a cloak and gloves.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a fur mantle and maybe some stockings.
I'm gonna get like a zip up like hoodie, you know.
You can get a zip-up
zip-up
hoodie.
hoodie.
It has the
you-
Vans logo on the
Like
front.
this sleeveless vest. That's Supreme.
I think because Aurora is sort of really dressed with like her legs are out, she's also gonna get a pair of like so she's gonna get the fur coat with the hood and she's gonna get stockings.
Stockings.
So her legs don't get cold.
Do you have something in my size? Mina's gonna ask.
You do get offered a selection, like a smaller selection, but a selection nonetheless of like children's clothing.
What's available in this selection?
You've actually, there's a really cute little like white fur like dress that kind of has like a little leather belt in the middle.
Excuse me.
There's a little like fur caplet you can get, as well as like little gloves and like a little like slim scarf. And like a big oversized hat that would look kind of silly and like slouchy, but it's kind of cute.
I'll go with the big oversized hat, please.
Okay.
No
Throw
coat,
a-
Mina, you need a coat!
No, I have a coat.
Throw a scarf in there too.
I just
Put a
don't have
glove
a-
and make it a onesie.
I mean, it might work.
I'm also gonna buy
but
a
yeah,
pair
I'll-
of gloves. I changed my mind, so I'm doing 3 things. Sorry.
Okay. Just for each
Yeah, I
one
guess
that
we'll
you
do
guys want, just take for each piece, just subtract 10 gold apiece.
Okay.
Am I rejoined with the party at this point, or do I miss
Yeah,
this?
you can. As you're looking around easily enough, you see them browsing this furs and leathers stall. Of fine hunted goods.
I want to also purchase.
You may purchase. Make many purchases. Andy, you're right, this is a fucking shopping episode.
I'm gonna purchase a jacket, and for realism, a pair of warm winter pants. Because I know it's pointless, but I'm gonna do it anyway for the immersion and take the 10 gold penalty.
Okay.
Actually,
That's
I
what I
think
did.
Mina's
I bought
also
the
gonna
I bought
purchase-
the pair of what were they? What did you say? Like fur-lined tights or something?
Yeah, they're like fur stockings. Also,
Yeah,
Steve,
like
where the
that-
fuck
these
is
are-
that dinosaur?
That's what I got.
I don't know. I can't find them anymore.
Oh, I want to get
Amazing.
rid of it. It's not supposed to be
No,
no,
I
it's,
love
it's,
it.
It's
I
an
wanna
Easter
keep
egg
them.
now. It's
there. No,
an
the
Easter
Yeah.
It's like a game of I Spy. Where's the fucking dinosaur?
Yeah, keep it so we can find it.
Alright, fine.
What came with that like white fur set? It was a belt.
So there's like a little white fur dress with little black specks on it that you can get that has a little leather belt. Separately, you can also get a little fur caplet if that's something you wanted. And there's also that hat that I mentioned, and like a little pair of gloves and like a little scarf.
All right, I'll get that, but I'll also get the funny hat because Mina likes it.
If we
Okay.
all buy white fur stuff, will we blend in better in the snow from enemies?
Yeah, I will say the selections available here, there are white furs, there are like kind of like timbery brown furs, like tawny colors, and then there's also just like some darker browns, almost like close to black colors.
Should we all grab white, like as a group, so we can blend in snowy?
We're gonna have
Yeah.
uniforms.
I mean, yeah, because like at the end of the day, if we're traveling through snow,
White cloaks.
like I have
The white cloak.
Audrey and I have white hair,
I
so
actually
with
don't
white
like this idea
jackets on
anymore.
us, it's gonna be harder for us to be
You
spotted.
don't like it anymore?
Yeah.
I don't like that though.
I actually think that's a bad
You think it's tacky?
idea. No. We should just go with a different color.
No,
Everyone
it's
has to wear a different color.
You
Well,
put out
I'm gonna
the
choose white because it'll blend with my white hair, and I have no good stealth, so maybe it'll help me.
Mina is also going to go with the white and then the funny hat, but she is going to ask if there is a place that she could potentially get this dress tailored because she needs it to go over her wings.
They tell
So
you
her
that you might be able to
wings-
find maybe some local craftsmen just kind of meandering towards like more towards the docks, kind of where like some merchants have set up whilst they're waiting for safe travel.
Oh, stop all that. Just cut 2 holes in the back. You'll be fine. I'm
You do
choosing,
put the hat on and it just like slouches behind you, kind of like a gnome hat.
Yay.
Mm.
I'm choosing things in dark grays and blacks, baby. Scarf in gray.
Dark
So
grays
you're
and
gonna be
blacks for
spotted
Auburn.
immediately.
Alvara,
Well, no, you're not. You're a rogue.
what
Never
color?
mind.
Hey.
What are the options? I want to browse every color and I want details.
There's pure white.
I'm
There's
kidding you.
white with black
That-
speckles. There's lighter kind of grayish browns. There's more like rich tawny browns, and then there's like some really, really dark chocolatey browns and like grayish blacks.
I'll take one of those.
Okay.
And the girl mentioned a check. I'm kidding. I was a Grinch
the
reference.
fucking Grinch reference. Nice check.
20 gold.
I feel like you'd look good in like a tawny brown one.
I'll just spin the wheel and pick whatever color
Numbers?
it says for me to pick.
Okay.
Alvara.
I'll go with black
Black for Humi.
cloak.
Y'all are silly.
Actually,
Okay, but
I'm gonna go
think
like
about
dark
it.
brown.
Dark brown
Maybe
for Alvara.
Charcoal.
No, actually, black.
You guys look over and Numbers
Dark
is just
brown would look
somehow
better with
wearing blue
Alvara's form
furs.
right now. I'm
She's
telling
the summer,
you.
She's a summer form. Dark brown's gonna make her look like fall.
But
doesn't
black's
fit.
just gonna make it's not gonna match at all.
Yeah, black and like kind of like gold is a cool color coordinated combo.
I guess so.
Gonna
They'll look
rock
like
it,
an
see what
Umbreon.
happens.
Oh yeah.
Don't ruin it for me.
Okay, so
So, as Granny Apples tries on the cloak, they're going to turn over to Aurora, and they're going to ask, "So, what do you think of this?" As their magical garb, their clothing, whatnot, starts shifting into different styles on Granny Apples.
What are the different styles so I know so I can pick which one?
So I'm gonna go with like old Russian grandma with like
oh, the fur like stole
a
hat.
good
A babushka!
yes, exactly.
Oh, stop,
yes,
stop
yes.
right there. That's the one. I'm obsessed. That's the one.
Perfect.
You don't need to show me anymore. I love it.
Thank
Because
you.
if you have a
Okay.
little hat on like that, I'm sorry. That's just gonna do it in for me. You look adorable.
Humi is so happy.
Oh,
I know. I was waiting for the rest, but I heard that and I went, nope, that's it. That's the perfect.
Alright,
Very
let's make our way
nice.
to the salted
Yeah,
marrow
let's
and get some
continue
warm
on.
So-
drinks.
as you all venture more towards the ocean's side, feeling that breeze kick up stronger, the smell of cold, sharp salt in the air, we can switch over to the salted
Ooh.
marrow.
Okay. Also, I changed to the white one with the black speckles because that sounds pretty cute.
That is fine.
I know, I keep saying it as if it fucking matters, but...
Hold on, I gotta change.
Oh,
the
look at
atmosphere.
this place.
This is cool.
I'm sorry, what board are we on?
Oh.
Wow!
The salted
what a cool
marrow.
place. I like
So it's
that.
under Pasrial, Andy, and it's the tavern.
There is a Pasrial folder.
Thank you.
I always
keep
forget
forgetting
now
that there are
there's folders.
now. Yeah.
me
Big
too.
fireplace.
I'm like, wait, I remember there being more maps than this. I don't see this
peeking
here.
inside, Derek.
No,
Yeah, you're fucking peeking. You're a peekster.
I'm a peeking, I'll admit it.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Don't be peeking.
I'm peeking.
How dare.
How dare you?
We're gonna say for propriety's sake, the horses in the cart are still with you. I do not feel like moving 4 horses.
That's fair.
So, as you all begin to approach from what you can only assume be the Salted Marrow, the tavern before you is a stout structure of weather-beaten timber, its walls stained with the salt spray of countless storms and the passage of years. A faded sign swings creakily in the cold wind, worn lettering placed above a carved image of a lone ship amongst rolling waves. The smell of cold brine hangs heavy in the air, mingling a comforting aroma of wood smoke and sweet tobacco coming from inside.
I see the stables. Sorry.
Are we able to rest our horses easily enough? Is there room?
Yeah, there is plenty of room. There are
Where's
indeed
the
some
table?
horses and
Oh.
carts already here, but you can find enough.
Presume we do that unless anyone objects.
Well,
Who's parking
there...
the car?
Yeah, is there someone we should be talking to, or are they inside?
Is there a valet? Is there a horse
Yeah.
valet?
There is a stable.
Exactly.
There are a couple stable hands
stable
taking
hand.
care of the current creatures there. One of them looks to you and nods and goes, "Ah, all right. Room for 4 horses and a cart?
Yes,
Indeed.
please.
Right. And do you have a current booking?"
We're about to get one.
Easily enough. He takes out a little piece of scrap parchment and just kind of scribbles in a little fine piece of charcoal. He kind of writes down your tally and your total. And how long will we be staying?
TBD.
We're not quite sure yet, dearie.
Oh, well, all right.
I was gonna say probably at least like a few night, like a night or two. Maybe we should like put in for 2 nights. Do you guys think, or do you think TBD is better?
Well, here's
'Cause,
the
like,
thing. Do you think you're taking this cart with you on a ship?
No.
No, we can always
I
sell it.
think it might be worth considering.
What?
Good luck.
How big is this ship?
There's no shot. Did you know how expensive that's gonna
We
be
would need
too?
We would
Especially
need to
if
get a
we're
cargo
sneaking
ship.
on a ship. We can't sneak a cart and 4 horses on a ship.
Like a passenger
True.
ship is fine for us, but we would need a cargo ship.
It's
for
probably best if we just sell all this because we can make decent returns off of
Oh yeah, you can.
the
a
horses.
gently
Okay.
used cart and
Winter,
horses.
do you think that these stablemen would
I'll
Buy
just
the
I'll
horses?
answer your question right now. He'll take the scrap in. Who's leading this conversation?
I think it was numbers.
Okay.
So he hands you the slip numbers and he says, "No worries enough. Just take it inside and you can settle up with the tavern keep."
Sounds good. Say, you wouldn't happen to know how to sell some horses in a cart, would you, young man?
Well, I'm sure there might be plenty enough in this town that could be interested. Why are you looking to get rid of them?
Just considering it, and as well as our travel options from here. But I've said too much. Thank
Well,
you.
I'll keep my ears
for-
open. Do you have names for them?
Oh, for the horses?
Yeah.
We haven't gotten that close. I guess.
Nope. We do have names for the
Yes.
horses.
Names.
Fumi is going to come right up, and then they're going to wave over Mina. They do have names. Yes. Mina,
Your
do you think you
apples,
could
Umi.
talk to these horses and find out their names?
Sure. And Mina is going to cast Speak
Oh,
with
yeah.
Animals.
Okay.
And she's going to ask them to remind her of their names.
The first one says, "My name is Benjamin."
Oh,
Come on, Benjamin. Come on.
Do better, Benjamin. Do better.
The second one just kind of sighs and goes, "Rainer."
oh.
Oh.
The third one pipes up and goes, "Gunter."
Gunter.
Oh.
Oh.
And then the fourth one goes, he just kind of looks around and he kind of looks to all the others in a panic and goes, Theodore."
That's made up.
Raynar, Gunter, Theodore, and
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Well, it's Benjamin, Rainer, Gunter, and Theodore in order. Very
Where's the-
important.
Right.
You all have advantage.
So, what?
And
what
they all
does
have
this say,
advantage.
Mina?
Oh, I should have rolled a deception check for him. Never mind. So the stable hand nods and he begins ushering the horses inside and goes, "Well, anything you need to take from your carts, it'll be here safe and sound for you. What about the animals here on the cart?" And he gestures to this snake cage. And do you have Finley with you, Audrin, or is he on the cart?
Finley's not tethered. I just expected he was following.
Like walking behind you?
Bird?
No, probably like perching from vantage point to vantage point kind of a thing.
You're gonna have to roll animal handling for that. He wouldn't do that.
Oh shoot! All right.
Can I assist because I speak with animals?
Are you trying to like usher Finley to you as he's looking from a distance?
Yeah, mostly just trying to coax. Audrey will like occasionally try to coax him with like an almond to stay pretty close.
Okay.
And like during the course of this like
Scary
entire
almond. travel,
he would have been asking Mina to be like, "All right, how am I gonna get on this thing's good side and all that?"
Freebird starts playing in the back.
Mina's going to lean over and whisper to Audrin. He did tell me the other day that he wasn't the biggest fan of the name, so maybe let him choose his own name.
All right, we got a deal. Can I roll with advantage for animal handling?
Yes, you can, because Mina's helping you.
Yeah, first one.
I will also cast guidance. If possible.
Not bad.
Okay.
Let's see what the second one is.
Thank
You're
God
very
for
bad.
that. Okay.
And you add a d4 to that?
Yeah, so let me do that. Yeah, 19.
Okay, so a 19.
Wow.
That's good.
Tell me how you usher him to you.
So I'm just kind of like keeping some almonds in my pocket, and anytime he gets too far, I take an almond and I raise it up and I go, "Here, boy, here, boy."
He kind of takes a second and like kind of looks at you with little narrow squinted eyes. But after a few moments, he lets out a ah ah, and he swoops down by your feet and he kind of just sits there and pecks at the almond. And Mina, you still have
Yeah.
Speak with Animals active, so you can hear him go, this guy okay.
Yeah.
Name is
is going
okay.
Oh, name is okay.
Name is okay.
I guess it grew on him.
What was the name again?
Finley.
Finley, that's right. It's very
For
Irish.
now, he says.
For now.
I will relay this to Audrin.
I knew he'd come around.
And I'm also going to tell Audrin that Finley requested a piece of meat. And I'm going to give a wink to Finley.
He lets out a little happy squawk.
Some dried beef ration it is.
He just swallows it in one piece.
Someone need pocket bacon? Anybody need some pocket bacon?
No, forget get that pocket bacon out of here. That rotten ass.
It's been a week!
No, I don't have it anymore.
It had creature.
It dissolved in
I don't have it anymore. I think I gave the last bit where it was like... So actually, I gave the last bit if it's a scratch, but it wasn't like a... not scratch. Fucking, I'm thinking of Baldur's Gate.
Scratch!
Give it to Benjamin or something.
Shift.
No, I gave the last bit of it to...
It was a shift, right?
Shift, yeah. But it wasn't like that old at the time. It was only like 2 or 3 days old.
Before we enter the salted marrow, may I
I was just gonna say real quick, so we didn't technically finish that. Humi, do you take Francis?
I do. Granny Apples goes up to this teenager at the valet, and they pick up this old lady just picks up her fucking flying snake in a cage, and they're just like, "You're good luck." And
Francis is curled up in
slowly
the back
walk
of his
away.
cage. Mina, you can hear Francis saying, "Who is this? I don't know this one. Help! Help!" You hear Francis say.
Mina, say something.
He starts
to
going, "Help! Help!"
He's in his cage just going, "Help! Help!"
Listen, he wants help. I don't think he likes the change.
Oh, yes. Humi is going to start patting down different parts of their coat until they find what do they find? This is a great question.
You tell me.
They're going to take out their tarot cards that Francis saw them play with before.
What's the intelligence on this fucking snake? Hold up.
You're asking questions I don't have answers to as of
Are they
right now.
stupid? Hold up.
I don't imagine a snake is like an Einstein of a creature over here.
Oh
Maybe-
no,
I don't
God,
know.
so their intelligence is a 2!
Oh my god. I mean, they're not gonna know.
Amazing.
So he's still just in the little back of his cage going, help. Help.
Oh god.
Umi, he's still asking for help. Please do something.
Humi's going to put their cloak over so only Francis can see, and then they're going to shift their face back into Humi, give them a wink, and then change back.
You
Oh
hear
my
the
God, you're gonna
snake just kind of let out like a loud hissing, but Mina, you just hear like a Mike Wazowski, yeah! As this happens.
That snake has no idea what's going on, Humi. Mina, tell the snake's not even gonna be able to understand the concept.
Just have Mina say it's the same person.
Yeah, Mina, just tell
So
them
Mina
it's-
is going to go over to
The
it's
snake is traumatized.
But you know how you shed your skin sometimes, and it's like new skin
No.
underneath?
Sometimes.
Well, they can kind of do something similar, but it causes their like whole body to change, and they look different completely.
That's unnatural.
For you, maybe, but for them, it's as natural as breathing.
Humi's going to give them a little treat.
They will eat it. After a moment of hesitation.
Well, at least
Anyway.
it's not going help.
Help. Help. He's not saying help anymore.
That's good. That's good.
Yep.
Progress.
Yep.
Progress.
Yep.
I'm sure you'll get used to it eventually. It took me a while, and it was a little concerning at first, I will admit.
Perhaps I will consider this.
And I'm gonna whisper to him, I'm gonna say, you can also use it as a means of getting more treats.
You see, just hearing to hear him go.
Oh my
And Mina's
God.
gonna chuckle along with him.
Oh
No,
God.
Audra, what was it you were wanting to do?
So he's gonna saddle up next to Adeline, and he's gonna kind of lean in a little bit and whisper. Oh yeah, so what are the odds of us running into trouble at this here hovel?
What, for me or you?
For me, and by proxy, you.
No, right. Well, not entirely familiar with Pasrial myself, but you might want to keep your wits about you. There's sailors of all kind from all over the place here.
Mm.
You
I
feeling
know, I'm
nervous, Audrin?
Nervous isn't the right words, but I'm sure I could have you at my back in a moment.
You're looking a little
Anyone ever
green in
did-
your gills, and that's coming from me.
Was that a joke from you?
She's smiling a little bit.
All right. Well, I'll watch my back, and you watch yours as well.
I'll do my best, but I might be watching other backs. And she gives you a little bit of a wink.
He's just gonna shake his head at this. He is a baby boy.
Numbers.
All right.
Well, with
you-
like a
What?
in reference to, you know, with a little bit of a head, like the slightest little head nod over to numbers.
You leave my baby boy alone. He doesn't know what sex is.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
She don't know that.
I'm sure she doesn't know that.
Numbers doesn't even know he knows.
Number doesn't know that he doesn't know that.
How old is Numbers now? Like 6 weeks old?
Well, Numbers doesn't know.
Oh, numbers.
He could have had a whole life that he's not aware of. He's trying to search for his, like, he doesn't remember what happened before. He doesn't know the truth.
We have to choose a birthday for him.
We do have to choose a
Aw.
birthday for him.
That's cute.
Well, when's the
It's going to be his gotcha day. Whatever
yeah?
day
What
we
was the
got him,
first
that's
day
his
that you all
birthday.
met him?
That's true.
when we woke up. The day we
Yeah,
woke
that'll
up.
be your gotcha day. I don't know what day that was though.
It was
That-
late autumn, so that means he's what?
He's like a Halloween baby.
So
that-
he's either a Libra or a Scorpio.
Or when we get inside, we tell them that it's Number's birthday, and we try to get a free slice of cake for him.
Oh. That's
Two
when they bring out the
guilty-
saddle and they're gonna make him sit on it and sing.
Remember when we all came back to life?
So,
I don't think that's like a birthday.
Adeline, after this, begins to shuffle her way towards the entrance
Me
of the
too.
Salted Marrow.
Let's get
Me
in there.
three.
Open the doors! I forget how to do that.
I
I
remember.
love the little flowers out here. Oh, there's 2 stories to this bitch.
I'm gonna roll perception the moment I enter.
So go ahead and walk in. I just need to adjust my height in game so it's not
Yeah, this
so
is-
fucking weird looking for the
I'm
stream.
Oh, it's busy in here.
So,
Yeah, I'm all
You walk
fucked up
in,
right now.
and-
Where did I put myself?
the main common room is dominated by a large stone hearth, around which rough-hewn tables and benches are clustered. Thick rugs line the wooden floorboards, muffling the sounds of boots, and adding a touch of warmth to the space. Lanterns hang from the rafters, casting a warm glow over the room and casting flickering shadows against the walls. There's tattered sails hanging from the ceilings, their faded colors bearing the scars of countless voyages past. Nets and fishing gear dangle from hooks on the walls alongside weathered maps and framed sea charts. It is a busy night inside the tavern tonight, and you can hear various shouts, claps, cheers, and groans coming from somewhere upstairs.
Whoa!
Help.
Hmm.
Is it a 2-floor
Mina,
tavern
help.
or?
Yeah, as you see,
Yeah.
there's also a staircase. There's a couple staircases as you enter. This tavern, as you look up, it seems to go
Oh.
up for a few floors.
Damn.
I don't know what I did. Somehow I
So the third
bound
floor is the
moving Mina
beds.
around to my WASD keys, and now whenever I try to shift my camera, Mina just goes flying in a random direction.
Oh, no.
That's funny as fuck.
No.
I can't fix it. I can't make it go away.
Aurora's on the lookout for pretty ladies.
Yeah, what's the clientele?
Hold on, I gotta change. This isn't bustling like I thought it would be.
Yeah, this is very this isn't
Ah.
pub music. This is
Oh, Gruta's taking a. Who's taking a potion, Gruta? Who's
Can't
doing
make
it?
it stop. I can't make it stop, guys.
Vita, you're making it worse.
I can't fix it.
For the one seeking pretty ladies, Aurora can't.
I can't drink. I'm on medicine where I
Fine.
can't. I'm sorry.
Oh wait,
I'll do
Audrin.
Oh, Audrin.
I'm also
Oh.
seeking pretty ladies. Haha. I guess. Let's do it.
Audrin, you gonna take a third?
Why not?
So, for clientele, there's a handful of people around, mostly human. You see a lot of sun-weathered skin. You see some tired-looking sailors. You see some pensive people sitting around, but for the most part, there's just a jolly atmosphere of all sorts of folks just sitting around having merriment.
I'm sorry, Audrey, but you're now wearing Mina's hat, and I can't fix this.
Yeah, Mina's just on your fucking head, Audrin.
Oh, that's cute. All right. Do I see anyone I recognize with a 17 perception?
Are you actively looking for someone you're looking for?
Yes, very actively.
Did you
Not
roll
just
perception?
I did.
You rolled a 17.
Yeah.
With a 17, as you look around, you don't immediately recognize any faces, at least any concerning ones. You do see, as your group enters, you see people kind of turn their attention and, like, take note of your group entering. A couple eyes linger on you, maybe a little longer than the average person, however, none seem to be viewing with any sort of malice, just more general curiosity.
We're
Can
starting
I
strong.
roll perception to see if there are any pretty ladies eyeing me up?
You may.
This is gonna go terribly. I have a +0 to perception. That's an 11.
Oh, there's folks of all sorts around here. There are some, like a couple pretty ladies, but they all seem to be kind of wrapped up in their own conversations at the current moment.
Damn it!
Can I roll perception to just see what's around?
Sure.
Perception. Perception. Oh, it got stuck in the wall.
With a 9,
Mm.
this place, Nina, this place out off the bat is just like a little overwhelming in terms of the senses. There's a lot of great smells going on, but there's also a lot of different conversations, especially with a tavern that goes this high up. There's a lot happening in here tonight. It's kind of hard to take note of any one specific conversation or group.
If only I had Favor in here. With her
Numbers.
+4.
That's me.
I will say with your passive as you guys are walking in,
Mm.
you guys had heard noise coming from the upstairs before, but as you guys walk in, and since you are standing right next to one of the staircases on the other side, you can just kind of see it through like this little, what do they call that again? I wanted to say garland, but that's not correct. Like that kind of,
Like a
Garland is not
lattice.
like.
no, like, you know, like that type of like slatted like plant wall
Oh,
thing?
lattice.
Lattice, thank you.
Mm.
On the other side of the lattice wall, you can see through easily enough, and you do see a group of a few people, looking to be some more like rough-hewn sailors, come downstairs, and a little bit of like a groan, though some are laughing, and they seem to be exiting some sort of event, and as they exit, you see a couple other people kind of give each other a nod and like go upstairs themselves.
Hmm.
The hell's going on up there?
Was there a
Right.
fighting event?
Do I hear them
Is
Was
say
there an
Yeah.
arm wrestling event?
or just groan?
If you want to hear what they're muttering about, I would say you could roll perception for it. It's a little loud in
certainly
here.
will.
Oh, that was almost a 19.
With a 12, it's kind of hard to hear through all the conversation happening, especially that they're on the other side of this little bit of wall.
Do I see anything in the rafters, like on the second floor through the hole?
As you peek up, you do see, like, you can see, like, towards the edges of, like, the fencing up above, you do see tables and people drinking and chatting amongst each other. You do see a handful more people upstairs that are just kind of looking like a little 1,000-yard stare-ish up there. And the ones that are doing that kind of seem to be a little out of place. There's, like, a few elven folk up there that kind of seem to, from what you can guess, these might be some of the people that are stuck waiting for travel. Just attempting to pass time. They look like they don't necessarily blend in with the rest of the crowd.
Right.
But that group that you saw walk up the stairs, you see them pass by through this little, like, the area that you can see, and off past into, like, a different section of the dining room that you can't quite see.
Well, I nudge Arjun. What do you think, Arjun? Is that the VIP room?
Seeing as we're the biggest VIPs in town, it will be once we go on up there.
I know that's right.
Numbers just does a little snap.
I know that's right.
The
Wait, we
tavern
gotta get
keep gives you
rooms.
guys a nod as you walk in, and he goes, hi there, could I be getting you anything?
We're gonna need rooms, for 1, 2, let's see. We share rooms, right, everybody? I'm, like, screaming, because they're all leaving me!
I
3 is fine.
How much for 3 rooms, and,
Better make it 4 rooms. I would prefer my own accommodations.
you're making us spend more money so you can
I
have your own
can very
accommodations?
well furnish for my own room, I assure you.
Alright, 4 rooms, and, something... Pour me a glass of your favorite ale.
How many nights you staying?
TBD.
Would you take to be determined as an answer?
Night by night, you got it. Are you lodging any animals in the stables?
We are. We have 4 horses and a cart.
4 horses and a cart. Alright. 4 rooms, 4 horses.
What did my little ticket say, by the way? Was I supposed to hand that in to him or something?
Probably.
Yeah, you were.
Y'all just
Oh.
left me.
It was given
Okay,
the
I'm gonna-
information from the stables.
Okay, I'm gonna suddenly remember I have the ticket.
Oh, best.
not
Numbers just
quick
comes running
chandelier.
downstairs.
Wait.
From the chandelier.
Nice.
So, he takes the scrap. Oh, god damn, Numbers.
Here's my
Fucking
ticket.
just drops from the ceiling.
I scout before below. Ticket!
So you hand off the slip, and he looks at it and gives a nod, and kind of tucks it into a front breast pocket of his apron. And he goes, "All right, 4 rooms, 4 horses, and a cart. Playing it by night, so one night... it'll be... times like this, 5 gold a night."
That's a joke. We're good, guys. Group loot.
Aurora will just take that out of her own pocket and say, "It's on me, y'all. Here you go, sir."
Insight.
Oh, we have group loot.
Oh, that's
Let's
right.
see
We
if-
have group loot.
I also want to see if
Dude.
that's a good deal.
Okay.
It's definitely
Or
not.
God
Take
damn,
advantage
natural
of
20 on insight!
Because we're outsiders.
We're getting swindled. We're getting railroaded.
I was just ready to pay it. I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Numbers with a natural 20 leading to a 26 on insight. You haven't been around for very long, but you've been around long enough to kind of gauge what the economy is like a little bit, at least in Decria. And given the state of affairs, both in terms of being able to provide equitable exports and imports and market even just throughout the country itself, times are fucking rough. So 5 gold for lodging for this many people and that many animals, it's a pretty good deal.
Okay.
Excellent. I respect you, Mr. Barkeeper. That's a great price.
He gives you a kind nod and goes, "Well, thank you, kind sir. Can I get you anything to drink tonight? You
Thank
said
you, kind sir.
Greetings. This one right here, you said you wanted a glass of the finest ale? Anything
Make
for
it
you,
2.
sir?
I was gonna say, make it 2, please. She's
2,
gonna
you
throw
got
them
it.
back.
Let me get 4, thanks.
He hands off, he turns his back, and quickly enough, this guy's pretty deft. He, serves up 6 nice wooden tankards of a pretty nice looking amber ale.
Nice. And then I'm gonna ask him, do you got any wine back there? I know my friend over here, and she nods to Alvara, enjoys that rather much. I don't know.
We've got
Because I know I've never seen Alvara drink ale. She always asks for wine.
Well, Balana would know. I stole her bottle, but
That's true.
He did steal her bottle.
But I have seen you drink, and it's always wine, as Aurora. Like, if we go to somewhere, you've gotten wine.
Indeed we do. We've got a little bit of a Sauvignon Blanc, as it were. It's a ripe bit of wine from Balverden, locally produced.
What do you say, Alvara? Sounds good?
it's fine. Yeah.
And I've got a little bit left over of a bit of Port Ballister brandy, if anyone's interested.
Ooh, I'll take some of that, please.
You're upstairs!
Are you there, Humi?
We're in
Did you
the
leave?
just over here.
Aurora will just say,
Salt-
yeah, we'll
salt
take
and
some of
pepper.
that. I'm
Okay.
sure one of my friends would like it.
Take a small shot glass for me to sip
You got an
from.
inkling.
Imported all the way from Emerus. It's good stuff, I'll have you know.
Emerus, you say? Well, all right, we gotta try it.
So for all the drinks total, it's gonna just be an additional, 5 gold. 'Cause this is a lot of
Group
drinks at
loot.
this point.
Group loot.
Group loot? Alright,
That's
so
10
currently
gold
we
at a
have
group loot.
534 in group loot. Did we use that for the
Yeah,
hotel also?
Yeah, so that's 10 gold out of that 534.
Okay, cool. Got it.
So
So
easily
then-
enough, you get served all of these beverages.
Yay! Now I make my way upstairs. Oh god.
You can do it.
No, I can't.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Where am I?
You exist
Oh,
somewhere.
I did it!
There you go.
I did it!
Oh, I see a natural 20 sitting in the rafters.
Oh, that was numbers.
Oh, was that mine?
Yeah, I found I
Yeah.
found it up there.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
All right.
So Aurora's just gonna walk up, tell herself,
don't go back there.
cheers. She's gonna clunk the
Y'all don't
glasses
get to just free
together
roll.
and down them both at the same time.
That's something we gotta work on a little bit with these maps is, we gotta kinda, I know you guys have an open map to travel across, but we gotta still do it like D&D style.
Okay, well, Fumi is going to start going this way.
You'll
What
notice that
does
there's
your
a couple
name
people kind of blocking the pathway over that way.
So they see an old lady that has a cage that has a flying snake in it. The lady turns her head up to meet the gaze of these fine gentlemen. And, well, how are you doing, dearie?
One of the gentlemen just kind of looks at you, gives you a quick up and down, and he goes, "You buying in?"
Buying in? What are you playing?
Depends on what you're looking for. Are you buying in?
Ask them if they got arm wrestling. Aurora
Hmm.
loudly whispers.
Well, I am curious. What's the price to buy in?
10 gold a pop.
10 gold, eh?
Do I overhear this conversation?
Yeah, this isn't quiet.
Do I see what's beyond them? What's going on over there?
Numbers, you can kind of see the backs of the people that you had seen before, and anyone with a, you and Audrin, and Mina, actually. You guys have the highest passive perceptions. All three of you can hear, coming from that back room, you hear various, like, shouts and claps, and you hear what you can faintly make out to be the sound of coin, and the sound of dice thudding on a table.
Ooh, okay.
They're playing D&D.
I'm gonna.
They're playing D&D back there!
Nice.
Yeah.
It's not arm wrestling. Oh.
Is it alright if Audrin goes ahead?
Yeah, Humi is also going to just kind of motion to Audrin.
Alright.
Dearie, do you think you can get us in? I want to see the card games.
She wants,
back
Granny
here.
Apples wants to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Pocket the money, Audrin.
Okay, so he's gonna take his cloak off, stow it in his bag, and take some coin out. And be like, alright then, for 2.
I'm also interested, so I'm gonna follow them.
Mina is curious, so she's gonna ask Aurora as she passes, what's going on back there?
I haven't the slightest idea, but I want to find out. Because I'm assuming I wouldn't have overheard. Well, I mean, I would have overheard them talking, but I don't have a high passive perception, so I wouldn't have seen anything going on.
Entry for you and the granny will be 20 gold.
And he forks it over easily enough,
Alright.
even though that is highway robbery.
He keeps it in a separate side pouch.
Hmm.
Anyone else in your party?
What do you say, Mina? I'll front us if you want to go take a look.
Join? I've never been to someplace like this.
All right, let's make haste. So then Aurora will go up and pay the man 20 gold.
The guy kind of looks at Mina specifically and squints his eyes a little bit and goes, "How old are you?"
16?
Oh, don't worry about
16.
Fairies, they have very short lifespans, you see, and, well, they actually are, well, that's
She's mature. for her age.
midway,
Oh,
I'm
God.
afraid.
I really don't like that.
Let me roll a deception check.
Of
If this
course.
doesn't work, I'm gonna try and intimidate him.
Guys, maybe Mina shouldn't be going into this lair of debauchery. Have we considered that?
Okay.
It's part
So
of the
then-
adventure.
If you want to let a child in, it's going to be an extra 10 gold.
That
But
is.
now hold
I'm not
on
a
there.
child.
Aurora's gonna
13.
approach and say, "Now hold on there. That's highway robbery." And she's gonna try and stand up tall because okay. So Aurora's 6'2". How tall is this guy?
He's like 5'10".
He's like 5'10". So she's gonna look down on him and say, "My good friend here is overjoyed to be in this city for her very first time, and I am not gonna let someone ruin it for her by trying to make her spend some extra coin, or me for that matter, because I'm treating her. So you gonna let us in for 20 or what?"
It's not very intimidating, but I'll let you roll an
Damn it.
intimidation check.
I don't know how to be intimidating. I literally don't know how to be intimidating.
Go ahead and give it a shot. Taking
So
our
first time
child to
in
the
this town.
slots. They're taking Mina to the child casino.
We're at David
Damn it.
Buster's.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
13's not good enough. I know it's gonna be lower. 17.
Hey!
Alright, you know what? Anything above a 15 I would say was gonna be good.
Okay.
So, he just gives you a nod and goes, "Well, normally I'd tell you to take a hike down to Charles Entertainment, but 20 gold it is."
That's what I thought. I'll take 20 gold. I'm not good at being intimidating. It's not in my nature.
That's okay, you'll get plenty of practice, I'm sure.
Alright, so he takes that gold and he puts it again in the separate side pouch that he put Humi and Audrin's gold into. Is anyone else joining in the back?
Yes.
Nope.
Okay.
We're
Yes.
going, baby.
Come on, Mina. Let's go.
In that
Did you
case,
say-
Aurora?
Steve, did you say yes or pass?
Pass.
Okay.
so you guys begin to make your way back as you're ushered through. The sounds of cheering and laughter erupts from the back as a hand is dealt. And claps are
I'm in
around,
the
you see a
feeling-
look of groaning faces. And as the dealer, a lovely blonde woman, kind of looks over her shoulder and gives you all a nod. Audrin,
Yes.
you lock eye to eye with a familiar figure sitting in the back corner.
Yeah.
Surrounded by a group of sailors that are unfamiliar to you, but this one in front of you is very familiar. You see... Hold on. I had to change my document for a minute. You see a middle-aged tiefling man.
Oh God.
He has orange skin, a long, slender tail with a little bit of scarring. His salt and pepper hair, a little gray, is pushed back behind his horns. He is dressed rather dapper with piercing red eyes. And he has a smile on his face, and while he holds it, there's a familiar shift in tone and lock as he stares directly at you, and he goes, "Well, Audrin McHale, sit down."
Damn it.
Audrin's kind of raise his eyebrows a little bit, and he's gonna step forward, sit at the table. He's gonna say, "Nice to see you again, Salmo."
He gives you a pleasant smile, and he kindly beckons the rest of your group in with him, and he goes, "Please, come join."
I can't.
I'll just stand on this chair, you know.
I can
Yeah,
only
that's
move one square at a time.
Just,
I
just
can
so
only
we're
move
just
one
we're
square at
here.
a time.
Is now a good time to take a little break?
Now would be a good time to take a 10-minute break.
What kind of
Okay,
break?
pee break, smoke break, whatever you gotta do, break. BR.
Snack break, pee break, smoke
That's
break, whatever it
right.
is you gotta do, now's the time to do it, folks!
That's
Okay, I gotta go get water.
What if I wish to conquer, one of like Jupiter's moons or something? Do you think that
But
can
I
be done
wish
in
you
10 minutes?
hadn't.
In 10 minutes or less, or it's free.
So we will reconvene at 8:36. I'm gonna run downstairs and get another beverage. I'll be right back. I'm back. How's everyone doing out there tonight? Oh, day off today. Congrats.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey, Zachar. Going good
Oh
today.
shit! I forgot to get more of another drink. I'll be right back.
Go get a drink. Oh, you know what? Where the hell did Adelaide go? There they are. There we go. Wonder if I should move this over. Uh-oh. Potion? You guys can't see this right now, but I'm just... Oh, shit. Trying to scoot shit around to make room for people's minis. It's not really working to my favor. This... Oh, this fucking blows. Oh, I see. It looked like a vine. It looked like the vine boom was redeemed, but I didn't hear it on my end. What the hell? Oh, you know why? Because it's not on this screen. That's silly. Gruda, what does that mean?
Uh-oh.
What does that mean?
What does it mean?
God, so I tried scooting all these chairs around in game, but I forgot they're like all separate pieces, so it's not working.
Can you get Granny off of the table?
I'm working on it. I'm trying to scoot everyone over.
Because if you don't, I will roll a performance check.
For
I
balancing?
will do it. No, for dancing.
There, you're sitting right next to Audrin now. I fixed it.
Beautiful, beautiful. So how old is this guy, would you say?
He's like middle-aged, like anywhere between like 40s and 50s.
How was I moving on my own? Oh, you fixed it!
I'm trying to like make space for everybody.
You fixed it! I wasn't on top of a chair anymore!
I'm trying. I do that
Oh,
like
this,
that.
I like this little side booth area. This
Not
looks
like
like
that.
where you would hire somebody to come and hang out with you.
Man, what the fuck?
It does, with like the big curtains.
Yeah, it does. It looks a little promiscuous.
Promiscuous girl!
There, I fixed it! You're on the chair!
Yeah.
We're all here!
Oh my lordy.
It's
Look
middle
over it.
experience. Oh, wait. No, I was looking away. I didn't see it was for me. Ah! Okay, I'll take it.
Mm.
Good thing I have a fresh beverage right here. Cheers, Gruta. Hey, thank you for the
you,
community sub,
Quinton.
Quintum.
We love you, Quinton!
Derek, I fixed the chairs.
How funny would it be if you went to like an underground gambling thing just to find out that they were playing magical chairs?
That would be so fucking funny. There's like a betting ring, but they're just playing Duck Duck Goose.
Oh shit, oh shit.
I would love it so much if we like staked our entire lives on like a dangerous game of freeze tag.
Red light, green light.
Good deal.
I love
miss-
the laughter that happens randomly in the bathroom, the background of this audio. The
Yeah, the tavern laughter. I fucking love it.
I don't know
wonder
why
if
it's
there's
so
a music that would fit the theme of what's about to happen a little better.
Oh, I just got a memory of Ib,
All your
Our
lives
friends.
in pachinko.
friend Stocky. Holy shit! I got a memory of when I used to have like orange hair.
What?
Yeah, for like a time I wanted like the Haley Williams. This is like 5 years ago, like orange hair, and I
Huh.
achieved it.
Okay.
But I switched back to red shortly after.
Interesting.
Johnny, my old boss, made fun of me, and what did he call me? He called me like
Didn't he call you like Bozo the Clown or something?
yeah, he called me Bozo the Clown
Oh
because
no.
Yeah, Johnny
No.
he used to call me Pink when my hair was red. And it used to piss me off because my hair was pink. No, my hair was not pink, it was red. And he was-
yeah, when I had my red, you'd probably why because when I first started working there before you were there, like before I left, I was red because I started there with red hair. So it's probably why he calls you Pink. Also to just get on your nerves because that's just what Johnny had to do.
Yeah, he knew. He fucking knew.
Because he would say, "Hey, Red." Every day I'd walk in and I'd say, "Hello, Johnny."
Oh, I miss him.
Hello, Mario.
I miss him too.
What was that old song? How did it go? Where's my Johnny?
I was always a fool for my Johnny.
Ugh.
It's Derek's favorite song in Fallout New
Oh,
Vegas.
God, nothing takes me out of the rootin' tootin' mood like Johnny fucking guitar.
That's such a
Oh.
fucking banger. I don't know why you don't like it.
It's so good.
Is everybody back?
Steve?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm here.
What about Johnny?
Oh.
Like the one they call Audrin McHale.
Play it again.
He's about to get fucking bitch slapped by this tiefling man.
Well, he's across the table, so we'd have to reach pretty
Let's see
far.
what happens.
I'm at perfect punching distance if he does slap him.
We're about to tavern brawl, baby.
Don't worry, it's not gonna get to that. I have an idea.
Just let me do the talking here. All right, we got it. Everything will be fine.
Oh,
We're not
you
resuming
have
just
10
yet, so let me
seconds
do a little
before I
reading real
start
quick.
blasting.
Ay.
Well, all right.
That's all I have to say about that.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Added a new. Ooh, there's more things that concern Dape. Well, that was 7 hours ago. How did I just see this?
Huh?
Added a new farm type, Meadowlands Farm. It has chewy blue grass that animals love. You also start with a coop and 2 chickens.
Is this Stardew?
You start
Yeah.
with a coop? That's
What?
generous.
You start with a coop in one of them?
It's a new farm. It's called
Yeah.
Meadowlands Farm. It has a chewy
y'all, get fucking
bluegrass.
hyped for Stardew.
I'm
Yeah.
very excited.
What
It
day
comes
was
with a coop and 2
start that?
chickens. That makes. Do you know how much easier that makes everything?
What
Oh, I'm
day would
seeing
we
that
start
now.
that,
We never
guys?
picked a day.
I know.
never-
That's why I'm like, we gotta nail that down. 'Cause
Jelly,
Mariah's gonna
pickles,
play
wines,
alone.
and juices
Dude,
are
it
now
drops
color-based.
tomorrow. We're playing tomorrow. We
Yeah, I
have
asked
to.
about that in advance, and people were like, "Oh, I can't."
Well, it sounds like folks just aren't really going to be around for a little bit. We'll figure it
Well,
out.
I'm playing tomorrow by myself.
I
then.
knew that would
Well,
happen.
tomorrow we've already got something going on, remember?
Oh yeah. What about Wednesday?
Community night.
Ah, that's right.
Thursday is Strahd.
I said Friday or Saturday, and Mike couldn't do it for some reason.
I think he's
Nice.
working the late shift.
Well, no, isn't he out of state?
I'm out of state.
Yes.
Yeah, but you could Steam Deck it.
But I thought he was going to like a family thing. I don't know.
I have no clue.
No, and none of us are
Not to
going to
give
be
away
able
too
to
much of our
play every
personal
week.
life over here, and
Trying to schedule a Stardew file. with
y'all
more than
understand the
4 people
troubles.
is even more.
Tyranny of Dragons win only
Oh,
if
really?
Tyranny of Dragons involves us having a very near and dear copper friend. So,
I just want to play stuff, dude.
shall we resume?
Yes.
Yes.
So, this tiefling man gestures you all to come sit with him here at this table, and the smiles from the companions around him remain, though they give you a little bit of a weary, knowing look. And Sal once again locks his eyes to you, Audrin. With a little bit of a lighthearted chuckle, he goes, "So, what brings you here to my table tonight, Mikhail?"
Well, I suspected the news of my death brought you a lot of comfort, and I wanted to see to it you weren't too comfortable indeed.
Oh.
He gives a little chuckle and he goes, Oh, were you not, Audrin? That just means I get to do it with my own hands one day.
He kind of like squints his eyes a little bit, looks between his friends, and he kind of says, "Begging your pardon, but why is it that you don't seem so surprised to see me?"
Nothing surprises me from you anymore. Though
Right.
don't let this fool you. Tonight, we're here to have fun, after all. And he kind of gestures around, and he gestures to the cards and the dice on the table. And I won't let you squander this for me. No, not another time. And it's at this point, Adelaide makes her way towards the back. Kind of shuffles along. And she kind of peeks in. Finds a little open spot, and she goes, "Oh, making friends already, are ya?"
Reintroducing myself to old friends is more like it.
"Oh, no kidding. You found another old friend."
It's becoming a little bit of a habit.
This guy is not well liked.
Oh,
He's really good at making friends, honestly. He has a ton of them. He keeps showing me them every week.
she has a smile on her face, and she kind of leans up against this shelf next to her, and she goes, "Well, far be it from me to interrupt some kind of, nice little reunion you have going. I'll just take a watch for now."
Aurora's quiet, but she's keeping her eye on this tiefling.
So Audrey's going to gesture from Sal to his friends, and he's going to say, "You lot, this is Sano. He earned his repute as a treasurer for the Ice Vein, or some such. It seems as though your title changed every week back when I knew you. Suppose it's changed again now that we haven't spoken in some time."
Well, you'd know all about what it's like to be changing your titles. Isn't that right, lad? And he gives you kind of a little sly wink with a grin. And as he kind of chuckles to himself, he takes the cards on the tables and elegantly begins to sort and fold them and shuffle. And he gestures to you all in a sweeping manner and nods his head, and he goes, "Salmo Chisano. A pleasure to make such lovely acquaintances." And he gives a wink to you, Aurora, with a little bit of a fanged grin.
I give him a half-hearted smile, say, "Pleasure's all mine."
Now, we're here to play games, are we not? What say you? Dice or cards? And he opens his hands out and looks around to you all.
Dice,
Oh.
I think.
Oh,
I
dice,
prefer
Audrin. Really now, lad.
What are we playing for?
You tell me. I've got some questions for you, lad. Are you willing to answer them now, or after I utterly take your winnings?
All right. You're a confident man. You're a wealthy man. And you're talented at placing bets, stacking odds. So let's say we make this an interesting little competition. We're in need of a ship. I don't suppose you've got one to bet on.
One of my own. No, don't believe I have. Been looking for a way out of this shithole of a port for quite some time, actually. But in case you haven't heard, lad, there's a bit of a dragon roaming around the coastline.
Aye, I've heard of that.
So what are
Alright,
you
then.
looking for? Funding of some sort? Trying to find a crew willing to take you out?
I've got the worthiest crew that anyone could ask for already.
Is
But,
that so?
I'm happy to play for funds, if that's what you got.
That I have plenty of, and that I believe you're well aware of.
Well, then it's nothing to you if you make the stakes high.
I've
Is
even
it?
bothered speaking to the harbor master.
That's coming. We stopped here first.
He gives a little chuckle and he goes, "Typical."
Doesn't Adeline have a ship? Isn't that the whole reason she's with us?
She does not have a ship. She never said that.
Oh, I thought she did.
Mina's going to let out a little chuckle at this little quibbling back and forth between the two people.
Sal gestures up to you, Mina, and he gives a nod and he goes, "Well, where are my manners? Such a lovely young thing here to join us tonight. Audrin, have you dragged such a poor, innocent creature into a den like this on this evening?"
I more like she dragged me here, but, what have you?
Mina is just going to look at Audrin like completely aghast. Like, what do you mean? In fact, she's going to say that outright. What do you mean? You're the one usually dragging me into trouble.
Well then, young miss, I believe it's only fair if we get ladies' choice first. So you tell me, are we playing cards or dice?
I've never really played either. I think dice seem to be a good option, though.
Whew, thank God you said that.
Dice it is, lass. Dice it is. He brushes the cards and pushes them aside. And you see the members around the around the table, each pull out their own little pouches of dice.
Audrin's gonna pull out his own because he has a set of dice. In
It's
his
getting too
inventory.
bright in this corner. I had to turn off my torchlight.
Yeah, the torchlight, everyone's torches being on makes it fucking bright over here.
Everybody turn off your torchlight. It's killing me.
And then it's gonna be too dark.
No, it's fine. This is
See,
good.
that
This is
looks good.
ambiance.
It looks cozy.
Yeah, no, it was fucking blaring. So, those who do not have their own individual sets of dice, the lovely dealer that has been standing at the edge of the table does have a handful of sets to offer for those who need.
Well,
I will take it.
well, we have our own dice technically.
Oh,
Mina
yeah,
will-
technically.
Will happily borrow from the world.
I will borrow.
Fumi will also borrow. Or, I'm sorry, Granny Apples will borrow.
Little bit of an icebreaker before we start, and he kind of fiddles with the dice with a little bit of a clawed, delicate hand. And this is a large tiefling, man. He's a bit broad around the shoulder. Scruffed
He's
around
as tall
the
as
chin.
me.
Oh, yeah. He's a big man.
Oh,
I ain't scared of him.
I think this is just my personal headcanon. I think he's hot.
Well, Aurora wouldn't really... Well, she'd be able to judge if he was handsome, but she wouldn't be interested. Valana would be going, bark, bark, bark.
Valana would be going awooga. I will say those who are not participating in this portion, before we go any further, is there anything you two would like to do?
Just look around the bar and see what kind of conversations are going on around these parts.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. I want to see if there's any interesting rumors, and then maybe spread some of my own.
Okay.
Well, that's a good
I like that.
tactic. I actually really like that.
For if either of you would wish to be dropping no leaves, go ahead and roll a perception check.
All of us?
No, the two that are not participating.
Oh, I was like, what the I completely zoned.
Elvara, you should spread the rumor that we defeated a frost salamander.
That's
Well,
not a rumor.
but
No one will believe that.
Can I roll with advantage because I can lip read?
You can lip read, right? That's your observant feat?
can. That's right.
Yeah, you can.
Sweet. Here's one. Phew. Here's two.
Oh,
Not bad.
Okay. Both of you got an 18.
Yeah.
So, what both of you hear around as you linger amongst the upstairs, maybe take a little bit of time to hang by the railing, try to pick up any conversation you hear both up and down. You do hear little bits of mumblings coming from the back room. You see your group of friends disappear off to the side. And as you're standing around listening, you hear a handful of tales. You hear a few people talking about how the harbor master has jacked up the prices. You hear a few people talking about how it's going to be a while yet longer before there's any chance of safe passage. You hear another group talking about how just the splendors of the ocean on their fishing trips just hasn't quite been the same as since limitations on how far they can go out have been restricted. You hear a few tables talking about how they heard that there was some few large beasts on top of all the other undead that seem to be making their way from the north, especially some that normally aren't seen this far down. And you hear another talking about how there was tale, like to add to that, there was tale of some large-looking lizard stalking around not too far from the gates of Pasrial,
we
posing
got
a little
that.
bit of a threat.
Guys,
We
we
got
should
that
see if there was a
one.
bounty.
Yeah, we should have seen if there was a bell.
Yeah,
God damn.
who was
Well,
talking
we
about
have
that?
proof. We have proof.
Just a group
Who
of
was
people.
talking about that?
A group of looks like hunters and fishermen downstairs.
Should we go talk to them? Wait, who's with me right now?
It's just you and Alvaro.
Laura.
It's just
Oh,
me.
but we both rolled an 18, so we both hear all the same things, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
hear this.
Say, Alvaro, you want to go show off our spoils of the hunt? Those dudes. See if there's a.
Yeah,
Uh.
winning the hearts of these people could prove useful in our pursuits.
I will ask, did either of you specifically take these things?
What do you mean?
Well, only the people that
It was a
actually
group
took
thing.
those things would have it.
Numbers has some stuff.
Yeah, I
Numbers
It was
ones
me and
about
Numbers
it.
who did the.
Yeah, so numbers,
the-
you would have stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unless for whatever reason you put it in group loot, which means it would go in the Audrin's bag of holding.
Oh, it probably would have gone in there.
Oh, we might have done that actually.
Yeah.
We might have put it in group loot.
Well, didn't someone also grab like some individual teeth as well?
Yeah, I
I
knocked
think
its
the bag
teeth
of
out.
holding was left on the cart, actually, now that I think about it. Like, we would leave that on the cart.
No, we would have taken that with us.
God damn it.
Oh wait. Oh
Say,
shit.
I don't
mean,
think so.
that would have been
I
that would have been left behind probably.
Yeah, like security.
That invaluable
Pretty sure
item.
Audrin would never let go of that.
Holding
for
all of
any-
our items.
Imagine leaving all of our belongings and thousands of gold
Just
in
on
a
your
bag
cart.
in a public
in a
stable.
bag.
While you all listen to the various conversations of below, back over to the gambling table.
Oh, we were gonna go down there, I thought.
I'll give you guys a moment to do this after this portion.
Yeah.
'cause this
No.
is gonna take a while.
All I have is like some shattered teeth. It's nothing.
The dice all hit the table, each and everyone with their own individual set. Sal looks to you all and he goes, "So, you're looking for a way out of here, is that it?"
Why, yes, dearie, we are.
As best we can, given the circumstances.
He gives you a little bit of an eyebrow raise, Granny Apples. And he goes, "You're bringing the children and the elderly along with you, Audrin. Your company's
He's
changed
such a
since I last
kind
checked in with
soul.
you."
They're more capable than many of my previous company. I mean, it stands to reason they're still breathing.
Granny Apples is going to hold on to Audrin's arm and give him some googly eyes.
Okay.
Isn't
all
he
right,
just the greatest?
all right, okay. Oh my god.
Let's start off with something easy. For the newcomers, at least. And he gestures around to everyone and he goes, "How about a simple game of portholes?"
How do you play that?
Well, portholes is quite easy. And actually, at this point, each one of you, for the 10 gold each of you contributed to enter, you've been given each person, so Audrin, Humi, Aurora, and Mina, each of you have a set of 10 chips.
Okay.
Betting chips.
Gotcha.
And he says, "Oh, portholes is quite easy. It's a fairly simple game. Usually just those meant to pass time or to warm up the dice, as it were." How it works is, I will just say to you guys,
Yeah.
portholes is everyone rolls 2d10, and your score is the higher number that you rolled. If you get doubles, you get to add your numbers together. Rolling 2 10s is called portholes, and that's the highest roll allowed. If there is a draw, the tied players get a single die each to break the tie. So basically, you're just rolling 2d10, and you keep the one highest number, and at the end, whoever has the highest number wins.
So we just have to tally it up like on our own accord as
Yeah,
we
you
go.
do. Now, you don't add the 2d10 together, unless you
yes.
get doubles, or
Unless you
2
get
10s.
doubles. Okay. Okay.
It's easy. It's just basically like highest number wins.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
All right, 2d10s coming up.
I want to wait though to see if this guy sets anything down. Is he going to set any
He's gonna
chips
set
down on the table?
He'll set down 5 chips.
I'll set down 3.
Mina will set down 2.
Okay.
I'll sit
I
down
got
three.
doubles.
2.
So So doubles and tens you add, right?
Yes, but only if it's
Okay.
like 2 10s.
Oh, so not if it's... What if you get 2 3s?
Then you would add them together.
Okay, so then that's 6 so far.
So then I would have 10, so I rolled 10, right?
Yes, you would have a
you rolled
10, which is the
10.
highest.
Let's delete the dice though to keep it like
Yeah,
clean.
try to roll your dice like off the side if you can to try to keep
Like,
it clear.
Someone's gonna have to help me with that. It's
Lumi,
not
you
too
rolled
intuitive.
twice for some reason.
Just click
Yeah,
them.
no,
You
it's
right
not-
click and delete, or left click and delete.
Well,
On the Steam Deck, it's
he's on
not
the
very
Steam Deck.
intuitive. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
It's
I'm trying my best.
DM help.
Lumi, I'm just gonna take your first roll, like your first set.
Thank you. Yeah.
So just to make it clear to everyone, Aurora, you would have a 6 because you
Mhm.
got 2 doubles. Umi, you would have a 10. Derek, you would have a 6. Mina, you would have an 8. And all the dice hit the table. How many chips were placed total? Because you all guys kind of talked at once and I lost it.
I placed 3.
I did 3.
I placed 2.
How many did Mina do?
2.
2, 2, and 3, and 3. So
Okay,
10.
easy enough. So 10 chips, and he bet 5. So 15 gold total. The dice hit the table. And, Umi, you take it.
Yay!
Sal rolled an 8 and a 6. So, the chips get slid your way. Granny apples. And he goes,
Okay.
well done, lass. Got a little bit of spark in you, I see.
Oh, I try. Thank you.
Well
That's
done,
just
well
dice.
done. Now, how about another set, if it were? And he puts down 5 more chips.
Whoa. Do I get to keep the 3? Oh, all the chips went to Humi.
Yeah, all of them went to
That we
Humi.
put in. Nice. Well, that's good. It doesn't
And
matter for us.
we all started with 10?
Yeah, you all started with 10, so deduct the
Alright.
number that you lost just now.
So
Except
I lost.
for Humi, who gets 15.
I lost
Okay,
3.
okay.
I'm gonna put down 2.
I'm going to put down another 3.
Or
Okay.
then another 2.
I'll
Okay.
put down 3.
Okay, so same bet, 15 chips. Go ahead and make your rolls.
Nope, that's not what I want to do.
That's a 5. That's my highest.
Oh, Mina.
Yes!
I'm so sorry. I can't do that much. Oh, that's double. That's 14.
Oh.
Damn it.
Yes. Oh, Derek, you also got doubles as an 8. So, the dice are let go. Everyone's dice hit the table all at once. There are a couple sets of doubles here. However, you look over to Sal's dice,
He got 2 Teds, didn't he?
and you see he has a set of portholes.
You gotta be
Oh.
kidding me.
And he gives you a little sly wink, Audrin. And he goes, oh, that's alright. Just a small bit better luck next time.
Alright then.
And he
Alright.
pockets the 15 chips.
So, for this next one, I've been waiting to use this the entire campaign. This has been sitting in my inventory, burning a hole in my pocket. Since I made this character, I have 2 sets of dice. One of them is normal, one of them is weighted. Can I roll sleight of hand to shift to the weighted dice?
Uh-oh.
Do they have a different appearance?
They are just white dice. They're the same dice.
Roll sleight of hand to see if you can switch your dice
Oh, for the love of God.
without anyone noticing.
Uh-oh.
This is a big roll, Audrin.
I know. Oh! Inspiration!
Oh my god!
Thank God I have inspiration. Alright. Let's try that one again.
Roll it outside!
Yeah, we're rolling
Yeah,
it
y'all
outside.
rolling inside the buildings, I'm telling you guys, it makes it worse.
Go and get him!
Wow, that is.
I'm
wow,
gonna-
that-
I'm gonna
that is
use-
quite
Yikes.
handy.
I'm gonna use my
Silver
wheel and
birds.
woe ability to let Audrin roll an extra d6 on top of that.
Okay.
Sick.
So
Thank you.
like,
We need it.
I don't want to get kicked out.
It might
Actually, I don't wanna
think
start
it
a
might
fight.
be worse than that.
I don't want to start a fight.
I
Could
do.
very
I
much-
want to fight.
Six,
Could be
six, six, six.
Could be very much worse than that.
Really, you need a 5 because you're looking at 15 as a baseline.
Yeah, but we don't know that though.
Oh, it
It
could
could be
higher.
20. You might be done already.
Yeah, it might
Yeah.
be tricky. We'll see. We'll see how it happens.
Did you roll the d6?
I'm waiting for it to appear on screen.
Aldrin, roll
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm waiting.
Oh, me?
Yes,
Yeah, you roll it.
My bad. I thought the wheel and woe was okay. Let's get him.
Nice.
Yeah!
That's so great.
So with a 16, you definitely reach into your pocket, looking around. The companions are all looking to the other party as Sal begins to talk to the other people at the table, and he goes, "You all seem to have traveled quite a bit of ways from this place. Why don't you tell me a little bit of information about yourselves? What brings you all the way here to the port of Pasrial?"
There's not much to tell. I just like to travel. That's all.
If it's for travel you're looking